Well, greetings. It's the weekend, and this is your update. And this is a special week here in Colorado. It's CMEA week, the Colorado Music Educators Association meeting, and at the Broadmoor in Colorado Springs. We're going to be there as usual. And if you happen to be in town, stop by, check it out. We've got some cool stuff to show you, and we'll talk about a little bit of that here, actually. But this week, over on the View from the Road, I had Kevin with me again. And those of you who are regular watchers of this will remember we had Kevin in over the summer when he was kind of starting out. Well, now he's about to start taking over his own territory, and I wanted to get him out with me in Loveland, the Thompson School District, to see what I do, the way I do it, and why. And he can take some of those lessons and incorporate them into what he does with his territory. So here are some of his thoughts on what we did and why we do it. It's a great opportunity to really connect with that, connect with the community and with the kids, and figure out what we can do to assist. So I guess what's been some takeaways from today?
Honestly, talking to the people first, talking about what they're up to and how they're doing, and getting to know them on a personal level first, and then go talk some business and say, hey, what you need, and what can I do for you?
So yeah, it's all about the community and assisting music programs and directors and helping kids to love music through making music. So if you haven't seen that video yet, check it out because those are all the topics that we cover. Then over on the Drums West YouTube channel, Peter was trying out a couple of different workout pads. Now, workout pads are going to help build up strength, expose flaws in technique, and really start refining what you're doing. And in this clip that I'm going to show you, he has a preference. He uses the Moongel. He's using the Moongel pad and the Zildjian Reflexx, and he has a preference for the Moongel, but he figured out something, a couple of advantages that the Zildjian has as well. So check out this clip.
I would say over the Zildjian pad is that you get two different surfaces. It is a heavier pad and it's a bigger pad, but I believe this comes in a size smaller. I think you can get a 6-inch version of this. The one big advantage I will say over this on this particular drum head surface is that it does not skid. It stays very well put. Yeah. And the Moongel does skip around a little bit.
So check out that video over on the Drums West YouTube channel for a deeper dive into those workout pads. There's pluses and minuses to everything. There's no one perfect thing, or else it would be the only thing. But I think Peter does a really good job explaining why one of those might be the right one for you. Then over on the Podcasting Store YouTube channel, I did an unboxing video of the Zoom M2. Now this is a really cool recorder because it looks like a microphone. It can record the internal SD card in 32-bit float. And it's a USB microphone. So unlike the F3 that we've been using, which is XLR, dual channel, I mean, different tools for different jobs. And as I mentioned before at CMEA, we're going to have some stuff to show you. This is going to be one of the pieces of gear we'll have on the booth for you to test out and try out. It's at a very attractive price, and it's a pretty effective piece of gear. So check out this video, and I will warn you, this is a total tease. And this is the part that I'm really excited about as well, is here's a slot for your micro SD card. According to what I've read about this, you can record to the SD card simultaneous with recording onto your computer, which is super cool. That's something that we haven't had on the F3, for example, the ability to record in 32-bit float on the SD card as well as into wherever you're recording into. So that's really nice. And then your typical record and hold there. So let's hook this up and see what we got. All right, so I've got the mic set up. When I hooked it into the computer using the USB-C to USB-A cable, it prompted me to do a bunch of different things, including language selection, setting the date and time, and inserting the batteries. Now, I don't have an internal SD card put into it right now, so I'm going to select the interface mode so that it will work with the computer, and then we'll record and see what we get. I warned you, total tease. If you want to hear the sound quality of it, check out the full video. It's a really great option that solves a bunch of problems that I've been talking with a lot of directors about, so I'm super excited to be bringing this product out there. And then over on the Podcasting Store Medium page, this week I wrote an essay titled Winning an Audition I Didn't Realize I Was Taking. And this was from something that happened to me in high school, and it was, I won't go into all the details, you'll have to read the essay for that, but basically some folks heard me in a performance, impromptu performance, and then invited me to be a part of their brass quintet. And that was was the first brass quintet I was a part of, which was super flattering, and I had a great time with that. The only problem was at the time, I was not a very good sight reader. And in a quintet setting, there's nowhere to hide. And the other four members of the group all knew the book. It was a very large book. So it was kind of sink or swim time. So this is kind of the story of how and why I learned how to sight read. So if you haven't seen that essay yet, check it out over on the Podcasting Store Medium page. It's, as usual, a pretty good read. So that is your weekend update. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, check out the other videos in the channel because we got some great stuff out there, and we'll catch up with you next time. If you enjoyed the weekend update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.